Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting bald head scratching episode of Insane Disappearances. Now, this video is a special video for Birdie because she asked for me to record this video about sun charged water. So here I am redoing this video for sun charged water. Okay, now the thing about sun charged water is that it is one of the most original natural remedies that there is on our plane. Now, coincidentally, sun charged water is actually the origin of holy water. But I'll get to that part in a second. Now, the thing about sun charged water is that it is something that is used to cleanse your actual being of negative energy. That's right, that energy within us that we all hear about. You know, soul, the spirit, all that stuff, chakra. But inner being is actually the correct term for that because that's actually what it is, your inner being. And when I say it cleanses your being of negative energy, it actually stamps out your nervousness, which is a negative energy. Anything that stresses you out, it will take care of it. Like say if you're pissed off at somebody and you take a couple of gulps. 20 minutes later, I can guarantee you, not saying you're not gonna remember why you were upset, but you're gonna realize that that upset feeling inside of you actually went away within 20 minutes or more. It depends on the person. But yeah, sun charged water can also heal and cure you because of the properties that sunlight and Earth's energy has, which all go into the water. When you set it outside in glass for at least 10 minutes, I started doing it for about 20, and one time I did it for an hour. That's only because I forgot it was out there. And I did feel an actual difference in my being. You know, a lot of things was happening, a lot of physical things was happening. And I don't mean harmful things. I mean things that your being is capable of doing and your body actually reacts to it. That's that, tingling sensation you feel all over your body. That's actually your energy surging within you. Okay, now, as far as the healing and curing properties, I'm pretty sure I said this on my last video. I had carpal tunnel for 4 months straight. And I mean, I felt like I was wearing painful gloves on my hands, but the pain stretched from my fingertips down past my actual wrists on both hands. I couldn't grip anything. I couldn't squeeze my fingers together. I couldn't spread them apart. I couldn't hold anything without feeling pain. I couldn't do anything. It was horrible. But I still had to work. Let me put this down. I still had to work. So I did go to work that day, but it was very hard because where I work at, I couldn't lift anything. I couldn't pull anything. I couldn't push anything without feeling pain. So I had to relieve the pain by pushing. Actually made it better because I wasn't putting any stress on my wrist if I'm pulling on something. That very 4 months later, on one of those days, I was in my operation and I was drinking the water after I found out about it. And I took 3 big gulps that day. Went throughout my work day, went home, went to bed, woke up the next morning, and I felt nothing. After 4 months of complete pain every day and working the kind of job that I did work, I felt nothing. That was 5 years ago, folks. 5 years ago. And I haven't had a problem since. Ever since that day, I've been drinking it every single day for everything else. I literally stamped out my own nervousness by drinking sun charged water on a daily basis, where I can literally think and do without making hasty decisions. I have actual time to think, at that point. Now, just so you know that just because I am telling you what I've experienced, that doesn't mean that you can't try it either, because it's a remedy that helps everyone. That's why it's here on our planet. It's just water that is charged by the sun. Everybody can try it. Everybody can make it. It doesn't have to be sold on the black market. It doesn't have to be. You can literally go into your refrigerator, get some water, put it in a glass, put it outside, and let it sit in the sunlight for 10 minutes or 20 or an hour. But 10 minutes, it doesn't matter because it is just as powerful if you charge it for only 10 minutes. You know, people try to say, well, I'll put it out there for an hour. It'll be real charge. It has the same power, the same capability. It doesn't matter how long. I mean, 10 minutes is like the lowest amount that you can have it out there, you know. But it's just as powerful, just as strong. But yeah, I actually had, right before COVID hit, I actually had a scratchy throat. And I took 2 sips early in the morning. And I had the bottle next to my bed. And right after I got the second sip down my throat, the scratchy throat went away within seconds. I haven't been sick since. I haven't caught a cold. If I feel like I'm catching one, I drink the water and it goes away within days. You know, because once you've had something, you know, whether it be the sniffles or maybe just a little twinge in your throat that you know has something to do with a cold or a cold that's about to happen. You drink the water and it just goes away. You don't ever get sick. I've been around people with COVID, never got sick. I don't wear my mask, still don't get sick. Even around the people that do still wear the mask, I don't get sick. So I trust my body more than I trust fear itself. I really don't know what else to tell you about the sun charged water except for the fact that the part about the holy water part. During the generations before us, which is obviously around the time when Jesus walked the earth, and even before that, I would imagine, those who actually drunk the water saw what it did, and the healing is physical. You literally feel the healing happen within your body, and the cure happens as well, which is also physical. So it has healing and rejuvenative properties, and like I said, it cures like hell. Okay, it cured my carpal tunnel, and I haven't had it since. Like I said, that was like over 5 years ago. When people recognized and acknowledged what it was capable of, they instantly started, thinking it was a biblical thing, or okay, only God can do that. So they named it holy water. Don't know why, but they did. But holy water is actually sun-charged water. It's just that the generations throughout, the decades, that's what they turned it into. And now they're saying you gotta let the Holy Spirit come down into the water, which is really them replacing sunlight with the Holy Spirit, which to me personally makes no sense. Okay, so, but yeah, that's pretty much the thing about sun-charged water. I would prefer like Brita container water. Of course you put the water in the container, but I'm just saying. I would prefer purified water. I don't do faucet water because it still has that dirt metallic taste to it. So I'll use the water from my refrigerator, which has a filter inside. And I also use, like I said, any water that's purified. Now, bottled water, that is something that I don't mess with either. Jeez, poppers are getting on my nerves. Anyway, if I do use bottled water, it goes in the sunlight and it bees in a glass. It don't be in a plastic bottle, because you have to watch out for, the chemicals that be in plastic. If you put that water in a plastic bottle and you leave it in there over time, the chemicals within the plastic will leach into the water, making you sick. Now, I know that tends to make you ask questions. Well, if it's sun-charged water, shouldn't it keep you from getting sick? And yes, it does. I've drinking plenty of water, sun-charged water, from a plastic bottle, and I've never gotten sick from it. Okay, but I also don't keep it in the sun very long either. So I've never tested that part, and I'm not going to test that. Okay, these pop-ups are really aggravating. Anyway, so, but yeah, putting water in a glass and putting it in the sun is the safest way to keep you from having to think about that. Because, like I said, I don't touch bottled water anymore. If the water comes in the bottle, it goes in the glass every time. And I take that with me every single day. To work, people ask me questions about it. What's that? And I tell them. You know, there you go with your holy water or your sunshine. They make jokes all the time, but I don't care. I'm the only one at my establishment who's never been out because they've been walking on their feet too much. Hey there, C. Smith, Northern California, huh? Yeah, coming straight from the A, my friend. That's Atlanta, Georgia. But anyway, but yeah, glad to see you on here, my friend, and welcome to my channel. But yeah, so I have had so many experiences with sun-charged water. I've even felt my mind open up, you know, a little further. Where my frequency has risen because of that, and my consciousness has opened up a little bit more by drinking it every day. Because it literally cleanses you from anything that's negative, that blocks you from anything, and I'm including knowledge. You know, like knowledge that your mind can elevate. You know, you can reach a higher consciousness. I mean, not solely on that, you know, but there's a lot of things that can happen to you within. Okay, you literally feel your being doing its thing inside your body. Now, if you want to know where your being is, it's a ball of energy that circulates around your heart and throughout your entire body. That's who we truly are. This right here, all this is just what we drive on this physical plane. Told you. It takes you to that place. And, you know, you figure things out. And because your being is cleansed, it helps you think clearly and deeply. And you figure these things out. You know, like our bodies is what we drive. You know, this is a physical vessel. We are not our bodies. I've learned that too. Everything that we are is within our consciousness. You know, everything we think of, all that stuff. And we have our brain, but the brain is more of a collector of knowledge. The knowledge actually comes from us, from our being. So, and yes, we do learn stuff, but I'd rather prefer natural intelligence over controlled intelligence or controlled education and knowledge. So, but anyway, that is my time for this particular topic on sun-charged water. And Birdie, I hope this was a lot better. I hope the sound was a lot better. And if it wasn't, I would definitely do it again. So please hit me up in the comment section. Let me know if this video is sound worthy. If it wasn't, because I had my hand down here, I hope it wasn't covering the speaker or the microphone. But yeah, so if there's any more problem, I'm gonna go through the video again anyway once it uploads. But please hit me up in the comment section. Let me know below if the sound was worthy of you hearing it, because I know my last video about the Tom MacDonald reaction, that was clear. So hopefully this one was just as clear. So anyway, you know how I do at the end of every video. When I say goodbye, I say aloha, mahalo, and hui hu brother, and wahine. See you guys later.